guys, it's an interesting day, let's put it that way, because Sir Patrick Furlong, Knight of Calandia for services to retro gaming, has sent quite a large package. I sent him a Christmas present, a cartridge that you plug into the VIC-20. It upgrades the RAM and does all kinds of things, lets you use SD cards if I remember correctly. So I sent him that, and in response, he didn't have to do this, but in response, he sent me quite a package, and we're going to have a look at that in today's vlog. But the first thing I want to talk to you about is this. This is a bit odd. I got a notification, because I have a few things on notification from CEX for when they're coming, because some of the stuff's hard to get. And I've been waiting over a year to finally get Real Play Puzzle Sphere with the Sphere. I expected this to be like the Sphere and the dongle would just be loose with the game in like an envelope, because that's generally how these things work. I got sent this. It's still in the original blister packaging, which means I can't open this. This has got to stay as it is, because this thing's rare in this sort of packaging. So I've got to leave it like this, because it's going to go in the museum as a display piece of how later PS2 accessory things were marketed. So I'm still in the market to get a Puzzle Sphere. Oh my goodness, like so close, but I can't get it. So I was really shocked when this arrived, but you know, very happy about it. Anyway, I spent the entire evening yesterday, well actually, for about 12 or 14 hours, hard at work with occasional breaks. You know, you've got to walk around, getting a load of stuff done for Jen's channel. We've got 2 weeks worth of videos ready. So we're having Christmas and New Year off. But to do that, we've got to keep the algorithm fed for YouTube. You know how it is. So we've got 2 weeks worth of stuff ready, and it took me until 5 this morning to finish it. So, wow. And I got woken up when that came through the post, when the postman knocked on the door at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, because that's how long I slept. Oh dear, my work-life balance is just a mess at the moment. But let's have a look at what Sir Patrick sent. And this first thing is amazing, simply amazing. Leapfrog, a cartridge for Leapfrog 2. It's like a handheld educational console. Sonic X. I don't even know what this is, so let's have a look. Help Sonic save his friends from the evil clutches of Dr. Eggman. Jump, run, spin, dash, and soar through different zones while collecting gold rings and mastering mathematics questions. I kind of like the idea of that. Maths questions and Sonic the Hedgehog sounds good. Number sequencing, subtraction, soar, and spin dash. There you go. So that's going to be interesting. I am going to have a lot of fun with this, I think, when I don't have a Leapster 2, but you know, I will get it. Oh, it's got interesting ideas of what else you can get. Ratatouille, the Backyardigans, don't know about them. Dora the Explorer, SpongeBob SquarePants, don't like SpongeBob. Spider-Man, Noddy and Cars. Spider-Man one sounds good. I've had a look on eBay. They're not expensive consoles, so I might pick one. Well, actually, I have to pick one up because I want to try this game out. But they are the Leapster cartridge, about the size of, and width anyway, of a Game Boy Advance cartridge. And then it's got this little bit on the top which is for your holding and gripping. So, yeah, I think that'll be very interesting, and I'm going to look out for a Leapster 2 and a couple of other games. There are some interesting ones on there. I want to see, we'll make some Game Hammer Extra videos on that. It'd be nice to branch out into the educational side of things. But that was not all he sent, because Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Master System. Now this, if you watch Game Hammer, you will realise is the game that killed my character. Need games. Games will restore me. Oh no, I meant a good game. Sonic, you broke my heart. I died of a broken heart in the show because the game was such a disappointment. But I'm looking forward to playing it again. That'll be fun. We'll do it on a Game Hammer Live sometime. But yeah, don't worry, my character got better. She came back when the My Pet Monster used a... what was it? It was a weird ritual about IBMs and resurrected her in the sequel episode Scapegoat.
IBM Apple II Commodore Max sends this retro nerd back.
What are you doing? That doesn't even rhyme. What's going on? What? Oh, I'm not drinking again. Hang on. I don't drink. How did I get here? It worked? It worked. I'm alive again. Oh, my games. My lovely games. I'll never leave you again. Spoiler alert. But that's not all he sent, because we've got some interesting Spectrum and Amstrad games here. Now, this one I love the idea of. Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge. I played this on the PC with their CGA graphics. It was weird. So I'm looking forward to giving that a try. I really do like a good racing game, so this should be a lot of fun. Masters of the Universe, the movie on ZX Spectrum. I had the Amstrad version of this. My grandmother bought it for me when I was a kid. So I'm looking forward to playing the Spectrum version. I don't think I've ever played the Specky version, because my cousin who had a Spectrum didn't have it, and neither did any of my friends who had Spectrums. And this one looks very, very interesting. It's called Crackout. And I'm going to open it up and just have a look. Oh, interesting. I thought it felt heavy. This looks amazing. So we've got the instructions and the game, Gremlin Graphics Crackout, and a C15 Ampsoft cassette, which says Crackout Poke. So that's interesting. An Ampsoft cassette being used to put together a poke for a Spectrum game. But here's the weird thing. This cassette, see those shiny bits on the corners? It's screwed together. This one is like, it's got one of those tabs in the middle of it to keep it together. But wow, so that's interesting. Very, very high quality, make sure that it stays together Ampsoft tape there. So we're going to have a look at that on Game Hammer and have a look at the poke that goes with it, because that sounds interesting. So where's Crackout? Welcome to the ultimate challenge, a two-way test of skill and nerve. Can you outmaneuver the awesome ogre and blast a path through the myriad of colourful bricks? A bit of a pet peeve. Myriad doesn't require an of at the end. Of is included in the meaning of the word myriad. So pull through a myriad colourful bricks. You also don't need the. So it's basically, and pull through myriad colourful bricks. That's how you say it. Are your reflexes adept enough to retrieve the speeding missile deflected from its block-shattering journey, or regurgitated contemptuously from the ogre's mouth? It's an Arkanoid clone. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Arkanoid, very nice. I'm saving the best for last, by the way, Patrick, if you're wondering. So next up, we have GHB Gold's budget release of Space Crusade for the Amiga. Amiga 500 plus compatibles. 500 plus compatibles? Oh, no, it's not compatibles. It's misspelled, because GHB James Pond says CPM Amiga 500 plus compatible. Right, that makes more sense. So the enhanced one, it works on those. Interesting. So we've got James Pond and Space Crusade. Love Space Crusade. I adored it when I played the demo on the Amstrad. Never had the full game myself, but we did play Hero Quest. Didn't finish Hero Quest, actually. We should finish that next year. And James Pond, the original James Pond. Oh my goodness. Why is this... Okay, I need to show you the back of this one. James Pond, Toyota Rally, and Moonshine Races. It's as if they've used the same back for 3 different games. That's weird. This is, yeah, it's just James Pond in a green disc. That is cool. Okay, yeah, that's a bit odd, but hey, I'm not going to complain. That's an interesting thing. I didn't realise companies did that to save on boxes. Bit weird. Okay, but I'm looking forward to giving them a try. Got to get an Amiga that works. It's on my list, but it might be a while because at the moment I'm saving up for an Oculus Quest 2. I really, really want an Oculus Quest 2. Just one of those things. I love virtual reality. Patrick sent Resident Evil 2, the original black label one. I've got a platinum copy over there in the corner, but this is a thing of beauty. I originally bought Resident Evil 2 on PC. I believe I've got it in here somewhere. It's in this set of... I've got down next to me a big pile of CDs in CD cases. Let's see if this is it. Yep, hand straight on it. This is how I played Resident Evil 2, the PC version. I bought the PC version and it was amazing. Love that game. Took me a while to get used to the tank controls, I'll admit that, but I played it all the way through, finished it, love it. PlayStation version, never got a chance to play it back in the day. I do have Resident Evil 3, Code Veronica X, and a few others from the time when I bought them and played them and enjoyed them, but never played Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation. So I am looking forward to giving that a try. I think I might play that over Christmas and see what happens. But that's not all either. I am amazed by what he's found. He's been touring charity shops. We all do it, don't we? And he's found TMNT, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles demo. It's a promo only, not for resale, so it's a demo of TMNT, which I have... Where is it? Oh my goodness, where is it? I know I've got it. It's right next to me, usually. That's TO. So, TMNT right over in the corner, just off next to Batman and the other camera. So I have that, and we're going to compare the demo to the final thing and see if there are any noticeable differences. That's why I like the demos. It's always worth having a look. Also, PS3, The Adventures of Tintin, The Secret of the Unicorn. This says promo only, not for resale. Think it's a demo. Be interesting if it's not. Patrick thinks some of these are full games. I don't know. I'm going to have to check. Assassin's Creed The Ezio Collection on PS4. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag on PS4. My favourite of the Assassin's Creed. I think most people's favourites of the Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Chronicles. So which one is this? Is it upside down in its case? Assassin's Creed Chronicles. That is interesting. I don't know which one that is. Is that the one... Is that the one where it's a collection of these side-scrollers? The ones that were like mobile games? Because I played one of those. The one set in Russia during the October Revolution. That would be interesting. And Assassin's Creed Unity. Very, very nice to have those. I do like my Assassin's Creed games. Although, I have to admit, Origins, I've been playing that, but I stopped and I didn't go back to it. I stopped because it was late at night and I went to bed. Never went back to it. I really should see whether it picks up and stops being simple. It's a bit weird because I found that it was too easy for the assassin guy to get close and assassinate all of these guys that he's targeting. These are supposed to be high-ranking conspiracy people, and he just walks up and stabs them. It's like, no, that doesn't seem right, but perhaps it gets better later on. I've expanded to the point where I've got the guy that he thought he was going for, and now it's out to the rest of Egypt. So maybe it gets better, but that's where I stopped, because it wasn't holding me the same way that others had. I think the last one that really, really hit home and had a really good story for me was Rogue. Unity was interesting. I actually kind of enjoyed it. I did play it when it was patched, though. What was the one after? Syndicate. That was nice, but it wasn't quite the same. But yeah, we'll see how it goes anyway. So, what else has he sent? Because we're getting to the best parts now. Star Wars, Darth Vader, Mouse and Mouse Mat. How cool is this? Very cool. That's how cool this is. Looks amazing. Now, it looks like it has been opened at some point. Yep, it has been opened. Let's have a look at what's in here. Because I am fascinated by this. See if I can get this out. Right, there it is. Right, so it's got two internal plastic things to hold it together, which is what you would expect. Okay, so internal space cardboard to give it the background. And here we are. This is an interesting mouse. Just take the front panel off, because I want to show you what type of mouse this is. You'll get an idea of just how old this thing is by the fact that this mouse has a COM port. Comes with its own COM port, PS2 to COM port adapter, because they are PS2. This is old. This is really seriously old. So, it's compatible with Windows 3.1, and in fact says it requires it to use. So it's got a plastic bit over the... It's never been used. Plastic bit over the ball, for the ball mouse. It's one of those. Nice click. That is a nice click. And it feels so heavy and really nice. This is a nice mouse. This would have been good quality back in the day. Although I have to admit, I'm not sure how comfortable it would be to hold and use all day when Darth Vader's face and nose are sticking into your hand while you're using it. That is cool though. I really do need to give this a try on a game. I'm going to have to dig out an old PC and plug that in and see. The mouse mat. It's one of those that's got the plastic, slightly textured cover. So that looks like it's going to work really well with the old style ball mouse. It's got a bit of grip to it. Exactly the style that you want for a ball mouse. I am really impressed with this. Thank you so much, Patrick. That is great. I'm going to have a look at that on a Game Hammer. But last, and certainly not least, something amazing. I don't know where he's found this, but I'm glad he did. Nebula Class. Amazing quality. Nebula Class. I believe this is an Eagle Moss model of the USS Honshu Nebula Class Starship from Star Trek The Next Generation. Or perhaps Deep Space Nine. I can't remember. Is the Honshu one of the ones from the Dominion War? Is this a Dominion War variant, as they call them? Don't know, but either way, amazing. I love this. The Nebula Class is the best of the Star Trek classes, because it's like the Galaxy. I'm going to try and talk to you while I put this back onto its stand. It's basically the Galaxy class, only without the massive design flaws of the Galaxy class. It doesn't have the large profile, which means it's harder to hit in a fight. It's got enhanced firepower because of the weapon module on the top. It's a brilliant class, and it's the one that I draw for Question of Trek, because that's what the USS Robinson is. But yeah, thank you so much, Sir Patrick. That is an amazing gift. Thank you. And I hope you enjoyed the cartridge in the game, and the little notepad, Super Mario notepad, in the style of the Game Boy cartridge. I hope you enjoyed that for your Christmas present. I can tell you what's in it, because he's already opened it, he told me. So I'm not spoiling anything. Okay guys, I've got to get back to work, because I've still got stuff for Game Hammer to do for next week and the week after. For this week, next week, and the week after. Oh my goodness, I've got a lot of work to do. I better get on. Thanks again. If you like the show, please consider supporting me on Patreon. It really does help create future videos. That's patreon.com/Zoe Kirk-Robinson. And I've got an extra special thanks going out to Chief89, Sam Yates, Retro Mickey 82, Mo Henry, and George Botterini. Thank you so much, guys.